Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hi guys, I'm Anastasia Halls, better known as Coach A's.
And welcome to today's training. It's all about affiliate marketing training, and this is episode 4. Let me just little feedback there.
Nothing like some YouTube
technical
stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? So this is episode 4 on affiliate marketing, and we're going to get started in just a moment. We're just going to see who is here live with us on the chat.
And what we consider this is Super Saturday. That's right. We call it Super Saturday because we get to educate you and train you on online marketing and give you like the goods of what's working now. And don't forget, we also have our team members here that are actually watching. They're actually on standby because they know what's up. They know that, they want to catch both sides. They want to see what we see publicly and also what we have privately for our only team members, because this is at 2 segments. So the first segment, we're going to be giving you some good information that's going to be valuable for you. And then the second segment is only for our private team members in our webinar room.
Exactly. Now, guys, if you have not seen the other episodes, we have episode 1, 2, and 3. And like I said, today is affiliate marketing episode 4. So go back if you haven't checked the other ones out as well. We got some great content for you and some great valuable training to help you understand affiliate marketing a lot better.
So let's welcome our guests.
Sure. Cool. Let's find out.
And if you're here for the first time, definitely let us know in the chat box with a quick 1 to let us know it's 1 for first time. And definitely subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell there, so that way you don't miss out on the notifications when we go live.
Absolutely.
And,
so let me just open this up a little bit here. Okay, they're just coming on right now.
They're just coming on right now. And feel free to share this. Absolutely. Yes, you can. Thank you for that question. You can share actually our post. Definitely share this live. It is a free workshop. It is done every Saturday at noon. And, it's great information for if you're an internet marketer or you're a content marketer and you're trying to figure out, how the whole internet affiliate marketing world works.
I know, right?
It's a lot to be told.
We have Kenesha on here, Priscilla. Let's see.
Donnie Jorgensen.
Jorgensen, what's up, buddy? David Starr.
Teresa
hopping on right now as we speak.
Chata, good to see you.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, just keep on coming. All right. And we're going to go ahead and get started right now. Rich, take me to my slides.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second. Let me just set this up. Just want to take a look real quick, make sure it's set up properly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we move up closer so I can.
Good. Exactly what I want. All right. Go. And we should be good, guys.
We
should be good. Awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
And how about video?
Video, we're good. Yep, we're good. Yep, let me get that.
All right, excellent. Great. So let me just take over here. Hey, that's my tea, dude. That's my tea.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your tea.
Okay, so today, guys, we're gonna have a lot of fun because some of you who are marketing online are producing so much content and writing all these blog posts and different things of that sort, trying to get, attention from your prospects, that you really need to understand why you do what you do, okay? So many of us haven't really formally been educated in content marketing, all right? I, for one, have been a blogger since 2009, and I've made so many mistakes in the past, okay? Can you relate? And I've done things that shouldn't have been done, and I had been flagged, and I learned, not to do those things again because I took the time to invest and learn about content marketing. So what I'm going to do is share with you guys a tidbit about content marketing, and then we'll go ahead and do some Q&A with our team members in the second half. So the first half is we're going to go over content marketing. Now, how many of you have a blog, like you own your own blog? I'm not talking about a network blog like you use through a system or your company. I'm talking about you own your .com. That is your internet real estate. It is your casa. You have your own website. Okay. Do you have a blog branded to you? Do you have your very own blog? Let me know in the chat box with a comment. Let me know yes or yes. Do you have your own blog? Yes or no? Who here has a blog? And don't put your links in my chat, please, guys. Just yes or no. Do you have a blog? Yes, I do. Good. Yes. Okay. You have a blog. That's wonderful, because today we're going to explain What is the purpose behind it? Okay. What do you really need a blog for? All right. So blogging is a form of content. It's used for content marketing, not just social media content marketing, but you can also use it as a form of content marketing to get your information out there. Okay. So everything thrives on the internet based on content. Everything we write is content. Anything we produce on video is content. Okay. Even images are content. Even voice like SoundCloud or podcasting, that's content, but it's considered auditory content because it's audio. So we're going to talk about all content, period. End of discussion, right? Content marketing is a strategic marketing approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract, like a magnet, to attract and retain a clearly defined audience and ultimately to drive profitable customer action. Okay. Sounds like crazy lingo to me, but you know what? That's what it is. That's the definition of what is content marketing. Okay. Now, there is something considered a content marketing strategy. When you're marketing with content, you have to understand what are you doing it for. One of the reasons is to build your audience, especially when you're new to online marketing. Okay. The first thing you need to do when you're brand new in online marketing and you haven't made a sale yet is to get clear on who is your target audience. So you must build your own audience. Okay. And you can use this as your platform, your blog. That's one way to do it. Okay. Also, you can leverage off of social media like Facebook, and you can create a fan page, or you can create your profile for a business account and create your audience there. Okay. Wherever you're spending most of your time in, that you're going to be putting lots and lots of content, that's how you're building your audience. The second thing is you're attracting new website visitors, especially if you have a blog. Okay. We're talking about blog here because that's where we pretty much use to generate leads. Okay. So you're attracting new website visitors. You're engaging with your audience. Remember, we've been talking about this for the past weeks. Rich and I have been focusing on build, engage, sell. We've been talking about BES, where it's all about building your audience, engaging with your audience, and selling to your audience. This is your core focus activity that you do every single day and every single week of building your business on the internet. Doesn't matter if you're a traditional business owner or if you're a network marketer. You need to focus on these things. Generate leads. That's the whole point, right? I mean, how else are you going to build your list if you're not generating leads? So if you're putting out blog posts out there and you're not collecting, leads by using your own capture page, okay, or some particular squeeze page, you're leaving money on the table, okay? Convert to customers. Again, conversions, convert. This is where we talk about how you take a click to a lead to a sale, right? That's a conversion. Upsell to existing customers. Once you have a buyer, you can resell them over and over again, depending on, what it is that they want, what is it that they need, right? Pretty much what you're going to give to them is what they want. So if they see more alternative product offers and services that you're marketing to your list or through your content, and they've been following you for a while and they're like loyal raving fans, guess what? They're going to buy from you over and over again because they have that know, like, and trust relationship with you. Did that just hit you guys what I just said? Let me repeat that. You could resell to your buyers. Once they bought from you once, they'll buy from you again and over again because they have that know, like, and trust relationship with you. Okay. And then customers into fans and advocates. Advocates meaning you can generate from the fans to becoming not just fans anymore. They want to be your partner. Okay. They're advocates. They want to be your partner and they'll run the race with you. They want to partner up, lock arms with you and go wherever it is that you're going. Okay. So consider that. Now let's talk about building a personal connection with your audience because you need to know how to do this. Okay. So write some of these things down. If you want to watch the replay and just, screenshot it however you want, you be my guest. Okay. But let's dive into the content marketing strategy itself. Okay. So with blogging, with posting on social media, you need to learn how to build that personal touch, that personal connection with your audience. You can do that through story-based type posts. You can share a story, okay? Maybe a day in the life post. Now, this is something that Rich and I do all the time. We take our cell phones with us and, we have a camera on there and we literally do Facebook Lives right on the spot. He could be washing the Camaro and we could be just like, hey guys, we're over here at the car wash, day in the life of an online marketer, right?
Speaking of that, we got to do that today.
Yeah, too much pollen, and believe it or not, people love that kind of content. Okay. So you can do a day in the life post of an online marketer, a day in the life post of a network marketer, a day in the life post of a blogger, like whatever you want a day in the life post to be, you want to be consistent with it too. Okay. Inspirational posts. These are great. This is stuff that Rich and I focus on primarily, which is personal development and mindset. And we do a freedom call with our primary business. And we do this every Thursday. And inspirational posts, we take those posts and we just refurbish them, right? We hash them and put them up for content, right?
Exactly.
We keep using them over and over again. So people love inspirational posts, right? That's what our audience love. And this is a great way to build personal connection. And guys, if you're getting value for what I'm sharing with you right now, before I move forward, please let me know in the chat box that you're getting value from this, because I know Rich and I, we do this all the time. So we just want to ask you guys to give us some like, comments, and shares. That'd be great. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about quotes. Now, one thing you have to understand, it's okay to put quotes on your wall on Facebook, for example, or you want to use quotes in a blog post, but don't like saturate it, like every single day is a post. No. That's not what we're talking about. You need to pick like a theme, and we'll go into that later, but you need to pick like a theme for the week. Like our post day for motivational quotes and inspirational quotes are going to be on Mondays. Because why? Because we actually know that there's a popular hashtag on social media that we're actually capitalizing on, and we're using that every single Monday, right?
Absolutely.
That's how you stay organized with your content.
It's kind of like creating a theme for the week,
It is. It really is. Now, let's talk about rant posts. These are fun, okay? Something pisses you off, you want to get it off your chest, pretty much, right? If you have a pissed off rant post that you want to talk about, there's something bugging you, you just can't stand it, you can't hold it in any longer, you just want to rant, then call it a rant post and just rant about it, right? But be as much as transparent as you can be, right? But definitely let people know that there's a point to all of it, okay? Because some people will rant, and then there's no point, okay? So definitely want to do like a rant post, but actually build that personal connection of what people are ranting about, all right? Controversial. This is something like you got to be careful with this one, okay? Because controversial posts, they do build personal connection, but they will piss a lot of people off. So you will ruffle feathers, okay? So just keep that in mind. Take responsibility for the content that you put out there. Be ready for some haters. People will hate on your controversial posts. You will have that, okay? You want to make sure that you actually take responsibility for the controversial post topic that you want to talk about, but also be prepared to reply back if there's people going to ask questions or they're going to put you on the spot. Personal soul bearing posts. Now, this is a good one because this is like if there's something really personal to you, something that's like a hidden secret that you never share with anybody that you want to share, and you don't mind, bearing your soul, right, Rich?
Yeah.
You can literally come out and talk about it. Like me, for a long time, I'll share it real quick with you. For a long time, I had very bad teeth. Okay. I had very bad teeth. I was very self-conscious about smiling. Now I smile like the world, like I own the world. But the thing is, I couldn't be that person before. And I literally was embarrassed because after I gave birth to my son, I lost the enamel on the top of my teeth. And I never been to a dentist until I met Rich. And Rich, he still was in love with me even when I had bad teeth. Hello. And he was just like, oh, that's cosmetic. Don't worry about it. We can get that fixed. And when he told me that, I just fell in love with him. And I was just like, okay. And then when the opportunity came up for me to visit the dentist for the first time, I was frightened. And I wanted to share that personal soul bearing fear that I had of the dentist. And I wrote a post about it and I told everybody on video. And then I did a before and after, and amazingly, they saw the before and they were like, wow, big difference, Ace, when you got your teeth done. And now I'm not afraid of the dentist anymore. Actually, I'm over that fear. So that's cool. All right, awesome. But that's a soul bearing post. So if something like that you want to share, you can share that because that builds that personal connection with your audience. Okay. Behind the scenes posts, these are fun. If you're working on a specific project, or maybe you're about to go on stage and you want to show somebody that you're about to go on stage, leaders talking to you, you can share a behind the scenes type of post. To say behind the scenes, Ace and Rich, headquarters, we're working on this particular project. We're getting ready to launch it, but we're not going to show you all of it. We'll just give you a sneak peek. That is that kind of post you want to do, right? Especially if you're working on a project. Holiday and special occasions posts. I rarely do these, but they are there as an option. You know, sometimes you have holiday gatherings and things you want to share with your family. You don't mind sharing on social media. You can do that. Or you can write a blog post, particularly about, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all those different holidays if you're celebrating them. Okay. Awesome. Good, Rich. Check my engagement here and let me know if we are actually getting a lot of value from this.
We're looking good. We're looking
awesome.
good.
Awesome. Let's move along. Okay. So here's another thing about content marketing strategy you need to know about: writing informative and providing value-based education. I stick to an acronym. It's called WAIT. Okay. WAIT. WAIT keeps me on point every day. WAIT lets me know what type of content I'm posting daily. And what does that stand for? What am I teaching? Okay, that's the acronym. What am I teaching today? So what I use that, I think of how am I going to post and what am I going to post? So here's some type of post that you can actually get some ideas from. We have review posts. Okay, you can write reviews. Rich, you're very good at this, writing reviews, right? You can write a review type of blog post, maybe do a review video post, right? Or a Facebook review, right? You can post it on Facebook. Case studies. This is great if you're a marketer and you know, you're creating, you know, this awareness that you bought this new service or product and you want to use yourself as a case study, or maybe, you know, you're a leader and you have some team members that are getting results. You want to share that as a case study.
And this is good too. It's very good strategy because I actually talked about this yesterday in the video marketing training.
Yes.
And I will be doing a video on the Sleep Smarter.
Yes, awesome. Resources posts are good. Resources posts is basically you outline all the things that you like to use as your resources, but you never let that go unnoticed if you're not an affiliate. You want to give out a resource, that's great, but I wouldn't want to tell somebody, hey, I saw a great movie and I'm not affiliate with the theater. Otherwise I won't get, you know, I won't get a check from them. You know what I mean? If I'm going to refer all these people. And that's what, you know, referral marketing is about. So when you do affiliate marketing, is no different. You just basically code it to the affiliate and you actually receive a commission. So resources posts are good, but make sure that when you do list the resources that you're an affiliate with some of them. Okay. That way you can actually make some monetization there. You can actually monetize it. Ultimate guide blog post. This is a really, really good thing, like an ultimate guide to, you know, attraction marketing, ultimate guide to SEO, an ultimate guide to, you know, baking a cake, whatever, you know. You want to have like an ultimate guide type of post because people look for that stuff online right now. That's a hot thing. People are looking for the ultimate guide because they don't want to go searching everywhere else for like 27 this and 37 tips to that. They want the whole enchilada, right? So you want to create like an ultimate guide type post. Statistics posts, these are for people who are factual, people who write content that are all about statistics, and you could do that. I really don't, but it's an option. Checklist posts, these are fun. Okay, I like checklist posts. Like, let's say, for example, you know, you want to provide a checklist for, you know, putting together your first blog post. So you want to make sure that people are actually having the right things in order when they're creating their first blog post. You can put a checklist to that. To a Facebook, right? You can do like how to create a Facebook profile. Here's your checklist. That's another way to do it. So checklist posts are good. List posts are good. Best of posts. That means like best of, and then whatever the topic is going to be. Interview posts. These are fun. Whenever we get interviewed, me and Rich, like sometimes we get requests from Blog Talk Radio. We get people who have podcasts. They ask us to be interviewed, and then we take those interviews and we post them as a blog post. Right?
Yes.
Or we put them also and share them on social media. So anything that we do, they pretty much either go on our blog, we share it on our YouTube, we share it on our Facebook and social networks, as well as our email list. Okay. Let's move forward. All right. Now, the other half of this, there's still some more for you to know. There's crowdsourced posts, roundup posts, okay? And a roundup post is basically a collective of all the posts that you've written that have gotten the most opens and views, and you just round them up. That's how you do it. You round up all those posts and you put one blog post and you hyperlink them to every single post that you ever did. So that way people can just go to your roundup post and they don't have to go searching for it. It's already indexed. Pretty fun to do.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a series post, like say, for example, you have a best series, you know, like a 7-day boot camp type series. You could do that, or a 10-day workshop. Question and answers posts. We love those. Q&A, right?
No, Q&A.
Ask Ace and Rich was one of the most popular ones that we ever done.
Yeah.
And we're still doing it.
Yep,
We're still doing that. FAQs. If you have a particular product service and you pretty much are the one doing all the answering, you can literally create a FAQ post. Okay. Let's move forward. Here's another type of content marketing strategy. It's called promos. There are different types of promotional posts, okay? There's announcement posts, comparison posts, where you actually like this or that. You say buy this or buy that. You can do a comparison post there. A showcase post, which is a brand new launch of a product or service. You can do a post on that. You can do income results reports, but keep in mind, if you do anything that has to deal with financing, it doesn't matter as long as you put a financial disclaimer inside the post somewhere or in the description, so that way people don't get offended or feel that it's like a get rich quick type of thing, and that they can do it, because the FTC has very, very strict regulations about content marketing, and you must know about that. Okay. Product tips post. Let's say you got a new product, you're really excited about it, and you just want to give some tips because you know yourself of how to use that product compared to a new buyer who's just getting started with it. All right, let's go forward. All right, so when it comes to content marketing, write this down. You must have the right message to match the right what?
This
market.
This is huge, guys, because a lot of people really miss the boat on this. They just write just to write, but you got to really know who you're talking to. And when you know who you're talking to, then you know exactly what to write about.
Yes, you must have the right message to match the right market. This is so key as an online marketer, okay? How to get data for content marketing. Now, where do you get this information? Let me give you a hand here on how to do this, okay? First of all, you're writing content that's informative and it's going to provide real value-based education. Remember what I talked about, weight, right? What am I teaching? So here's some ideas. You have your target market audience. This is where I told you have to get clear on who your target market is. And the content you're going to write about is basically from you finding out your prospects' pains, challenges, and problems. That's pretty much it, what you do in a nutshell. As an online marketer, you're problem, what is it?
You're a solution provider.
Thank you, Rich. You're a solution provider, okay? You solve people's problems with your content. Number 2, research the top 10 websites in your niche. This is another great way to find the data, right, Rich?
Yeah, absolutely. The data's out there already.
Yes, it's already out there. All you got to do is go on Google and research the top 10 sites in your niche, okay? Remember, stay within your niche. That way you could be relevant. Brainstorm categories and themes for the week. If you really have a hard time, creating your content marketing calendar, start with weekly, okay? Each and every week, what are you going to write about? What are you going to produce? Have a category. Break those themes down for every single week. It doesn't have to be the same theme for the whole month. It could be a theme a week, okay? This will give your audience a lot of variety and another way to personalize themselves to get to know you.
Not only that, but it also creates culture.
It does. Brainstorm topics and content for the entire month. Now, the content itself could be for the whole month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so remember, if you're putting themes for the week, then also brainstorm some topics so that way you know what you're writing about and you don't feel like, oh, I'm sitting in front of a computer and I have no idea. I'm looking at a blank screen and I have writer's block. Writer's block only comes because you don't do the research. I learned that the hard way. Think about it. I wrote for 4 years straight, 2 blog posts a day. And let me tell you, I ran out of ideas. And I had to figure this out, man. So you got to make sure you're doing your research, okay? Research. Okay. Congruency with your content is critical. Remember that. You must be congruent with your content. Otherwise, there'll be a disconnect with your audience, okay? Present day's SEO is all about engagement. We focus on engagement. Your engagement is so important. It's the coup de grace of your branding. So search engine optimization is primarily all about click-through rates, or CTR, scroll depth, time spent on your webpage, okay?
Which is bounce rate.
Social shares. That means when somebody goes to your blog post, they want to have access to buttons that they can easily click on and share to other social channels that they are a part of, okay? Could be Facebook, could be Twitter, could be LinkedIn, could be YouTube. They want to share, right? Backlinks. Rich, you want to touch on this?
Backlinks, it's all about, think about backlinks like voting. Like how many people are voting for your content, right? So you want to, have your content in different places all over the internet. And this can get a little bit more advanced, and that could be in a separate training. But I would just look at backlinks like voting. So let's say you have your content, your link embedded in different sites like Facebook, YouTube, things like that. These are highly, high authority sites, right? And they're really good to have that content on there, and that will help you with some really good backlinks.
Yes, really good. And comments. This is like the main, thing that you have to understand. Ask for comments when you're creating content. Don't be afraid to tell your user, your visitors what to do. A lot of people are afraid, like, I don't know if I want to ask them to reply. I don't want to bother them. Stop getting emotionally attached to that. This is a business. Your online marketing, you must make sure you ask your viewer to either watch a video and comment or read your post and comment with a reply.
Right. And let's say you're creating a video on YouTube, okay? Below you can say, hey, listen, I left the actual blog post below in the description. Click on that link. It'll take you right to my website where you can read the post yourself. And that's a good call to action. You always want to tell them exactly what you want them to do.
Yes, exactly. Let's talk about something that's really, really interesting. I learned about this actually last week, to be honest, and I've been in blogging for a long time, but I never knew what it was called. And there's a particular blog post that you spend way more time promoting it than you do creating it. And it's called a pillar piece of content. Now, if you don't know what a pillar piece of content is, let me explain what this is. A pillar piece of content or post is a flagship post where you cover just one topic in an extremely thorough way. You guys ever went to a blog post? Maybe you went to like one of those mom blogs and they had this content was like so long. And every single time there was some type of lead magnet in between, like for you to get like a printable or a download PDF sheet or something. That's a long pillar piece of content. That's what we call a pillar post. And you spend way more time promoting that type of post than you do creating it. So all it comes down to is every single time you want to update it and keep it current. And that's what's great about it. You don't have to rewrite it or nothing. You just keep adding and adding and adding and adding to it. Like you're basically taking a seed, placing it in the ground and watering it every single time to make sure that that sprouts. Because a pillar piece of content will generate you not just a lot of leads, but it can also generate you conversions and sales. All right. Awesome. You guys loving this?
This is great.
Awesome. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely comment below that you are loving this. I want to see it. All right. So content marketing strategy. All right. The poster series is added to and referred to repeatedly over time. Adding to its value is known as an evergreen strategy. Okay. Rich, you want to talk about evergreen?
Evergreen is when you're creating content and that content's been out for a while, but that type of content, you can keep updating and adding more. Okay. So it never really ends. Okay. You can always add and update that piece of content. That's what we call evergreen strategy.
Such as the pillar content, right? Yeah. The pillar content is a go-to resource for that chosen topic in your niche. Okay. I put that in there because a lot of people think that they could just write a pillar content on anything. No, it has to be a specific topic. And this is where Rich was talking about yesterday with keyword research. You don't just want to write anything about anything. You want to be specifically targeted with your keywords of what you're going to write about, because you're going to spend a lot of time on this piece of content.
You want to write what people are already searching for.
Yeah.
Right. It's like a big major highway. You just want to put your sign up there, right? On a major highway.
And not only that, but the pillar piece of content supports your brand, right? Your personal brand promise. It establishes trust and credibility, and it pre-sells is your prospects. So basically it pre-sells your prospects on who you are, what you stand for, your core value, establishes that trust and credibility. Are you the authority in that niche, right? It creates the desired result of long-term ongoing traffic, and it creates goodwill, establishes your brand and builds the authority and powerful engagement. Okay, guys, so what do you write about? Listen, here's the thing. The second half of our training is only accessible to our private team members who've paid to join us. So if you want access to this information, what do they got to do, Rich?
Click on the button below, click on the link, get signed up, and we actually will put you in the training back office with us.
Yes, and not only that, but when you actually join us, we actually do Q&A, one-on-one coaching within the group. So this is where we're going to go. We're going to break right here, right now.
Yep.
And we're going to go ahead and go off the air, and then we got to coach our team members.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Rich.
So I hope you guys got value out of this. It was an amazing training that you did, Ace. That was amazing. I loved it.
Thank you.
It's all about content, guys. Just take a look around you on YouTube, Facebook. I mean, the list goes on and on. LinkedIn, Snapchat. What does all those sites have in common? Okay, think about that for a second. It's called content. You are the user. You are the one creating content. So Let me get over here and stop sharing so you guys can see us.
Go back on video.
And we're back. Hey.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm so glad that we got to break down what is content marketing, because a lot of people, you know, are new to online marketing and they're told get a blog, but they don't know why.
Yeah,
Or write posts on social media, but they don't know why. Like, why are you telling me to write this stuff? I normally don't do this stuff. I ought to be brushing my hair, you know. But you have to understand it's a business.
You see all these videos, guys, on YouTube, right? I mean, it's content. So once you learn, you know, the method of creating content, and you know exactly, you know, who to target, like what you're like, if you're going to create videos on gaming, well, guess what? Create content on gaming.
Yes.
You're going to create videos on personal development. Great. Do, you know, content on personal development. If you're going to do content on affiliate marketing, like we just did, create content on affiliate marketing, but talk about exactly what you just put in that title, so people know when they click on that video or click on the content, it's related to what they were looking for. And that's powerful, guys. All right,
so we gotta go. We gotta take care of our team members.
Yep, so we gotta go, guys. Appreciate you, love you, and we will see you on a new video very soon. Also, make sure that you comment if you got value out of today's video. Make sure you comment below, right? And then also give us a thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up. And let me see. One other thing is there's a bell on the right side, and that's for our notifications. So that way you can get our latest trainings and updates and what we do. Because we don't just do trainings. We do just like, you know, we hang out and do other things as well. You know what I mean? Just so, you know, so you know that, you know, we're real, right? We're just real people here. So, and on YouTube, add all this stuff. You got to remember how to say all this stuff now, you know? So guys, appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon. You guys have a great one, and we'll see you on the inside.
Team members, stay tuned. We're coming to you.